Diego Leon to Manchester United.
Here we go.
Here we go. Fabrizio Romano, amongst other journalists, have confirmed that this deal is now wrapped up. It's a done deal. It's a here we go. It is signed, sealed and delivered. Manchester United have made a surprise first signing of the January transfer window. I say surprise because we probably didn't expect anything to happen with the rumours about Manchester United not having a lot of money and what we might have to sell to even get any deal over the line. But this one is done. This is Forever United TV. Welcome along, everybody. This is your update on everything happening with Manchester United. I did say that I would have you covered if this news broke. It is finalised. It was talked about earlier on this week, as in verbals I've done and agreed. Manchester United have moved very fast to secure the services of what is being looked at and being said to be the next best thing to come out of South America, the next South American superstar. In fact, Manchester United have beaten off competition from Arsenal, Liverpool, Manchester City, Barcelona, to name a few. Why is he signed for Manchester United? Well, it does look like our new director of football, Jason Wilcox, is going to be taking over Dan Ashworth's, the departing director of football from earlier on this week, his duties and dealing with all of the transfer dealings through the January transfer window and possibly into the summer. We will see. So Jason Wilcox is in, and he is the reason why Manchester United apparently have got this deal done ahead of all of them other clubs. Leon will sign for Manchester United and then be sent back to his parent club. He'll be going back to Paraguay to see out the rest of the season with a club, Cerro Porteño. I think I'm right in saying that, and the pronunciation. I do apologise if I've got the pronunciation a little bit wrong there, but still, he's going back to his parent club to see out the rest of this season and will be available to Manchester United in the summer 2025. Important one, that, of course, because that's when we're expecting everything to kick off with United and the departures of certain players to bring in players this summer. United solidifying their squad depth, I think, with Leon coming in. I think that's important to remember that he is going to be turning 18 in April and he's going to be available for United once he turns 18. That was part of the deal. But obviously, with the season still ongoing, Manchester United wouldn't bring him in until the summer of 2025. That's when his contract will start, and that's when he will be in Manchester United's squad. What does that mean for everybody else? I mean, Tyrell Malacia, Luke Shaw, uncertainty. Manchester United have been looking for a replacement left back for Luke Shaw for God knows how long. They won't come out and say it. They're not going to come out and say that their main left back is no longer good enough for Manchester United. Obviously, many managers have tried and failed with Luke Shaw to keep him fit, but at the end of the day, we all know that Luke Shaw's time is done at Manchester United. They need replacements. We're not saying, and I'm not saying, that Leon is going to be the replacement for Luke Shaw and hit the ground running. It is the unknown, the complete unknown. I mean, let's be honest. With Leon, did anybody know about him until the news broke this week? We've all caught up with YouTube clips. We've all caught up with what's been on social media of what his game is about. The reason Manchester United have gone for him at such an early age, and what has attracted all of the clubs that I've just mentioned there to the signing of Diego Leon, is that he is quick, for one. He is physical, for two. He has an eye for goal and a creative spark up front as well. Is he not just the perfect modern-day fullback? Now, obviously, Ruben Amorim relies a lot on the wing-back position, and that player coming in needs to be of the right calibre, needs to have the right qualities and profile to fit it, and Leon is seen as that player. His speed, I think, as one, is definitely going to hold him right up there in terms of selection and possibilities for being Manchester United's number one going forward, but it's the mentality. We know the attributes that he's got. We know what he can bring. We know that he fits what Ruben Amorim wants to do in the way he plays. So we've seen and what's been reported. But it is still, again, it's that unknown. Will he be bedded into Manchester United's side instantly? Will he come right into the team? I don't think he will. He's 18 when he signs for United in the summer and has got zero European football experience. Yes, he's playing with proper international players over in Paraguay. Yeah, maybe not a lot, but there are full-on internationals. And there is a difference, let's say, comparing him to Harry Amas, who a lot of the United fan base wanted to see come through. A 17-year-old coming in, and we've already got one there in our ranks. clearly Ruben Amorim doesn't fancy Harry Mas, and I think that's been said already and come out from the club that he isn't a player that he is going to be looking to use this season. He's still 17 himself, and there's a bit of time for Harry Mas, but what does this mean with Leon coming in? I mean, playing with, like I said, professional players, fully grown players, and I mean that in experience, and playing in the actual Premier Division in Paraguay right now. And Harry Mas is in the under-18s, under-19s and 21s at Manchester United's academy. That's all he knows. Leon has played 19 plus games already this season, scored 2 goals in the Premier Division in Paraguay, like we said. I know it's a different level from the Premier League, but what you have to understand probably more than anything is that physicality aspect, and used to playing with proper professional players, is different to academy level all the way through. I mean, how many times have we seen academy players come on and be thrust into the action at Manchester United and completely be overrun and overwhelmed by the situation and the environment? I mean, Toby Collier was thrown under the bus as a prime example by Erik ten Hag earlier on the season against Liverpool, completely unfairly. And we are wanting these young players to come through. We want them to play for Manchester United, but there's a time and a place for that player to come through. So, with Manchester United looking to move players out, Leon coming in, I think we're looking at a squad player to start with, because I still do expect United to go in for another left-sided player, i.e. another wing-back in the January transfer window. And alongside all of the news about Leon coming into United and then making a big deal about signing him, there are still rumours as well that United are going to buy another left-sided player. And that this summer is going to be one hell of a transfer window with players leaving and players coming in, obviously. But as it is right now, Manchester United do have a player. They do have a new player in Fabrizio Romano, amongst all of the other journalists out there right now. Predominantly the ones over in South America have confirmed everything. United do have a new left-back. We're not going to see him, obviously, for a little bit while yet. But still, when you look at the planning of Ineos, Jason Wilcox coming in, getting this deal done, getting it over the line, finalising it so quickly, you have to look at this as a positive and how Manchester United are going to move going forward. And I feel like going forward, this may be the same approach for moving players on as well. And moving players on to make room for better players, I think, is key for Manchester United. And just through looking at reports coming out about certain players not happy with the rotation system, if Ruben Amorim's got a lot of younger players coming through who know rotation football and squad players, and if you're a 17-year-old and you're going to take an opportunity to just get a bit of game time, that player's going to be fully on board with the message and what the manager wants, or head coach wants. And I think that's how we introduced Quenda in at Sporting, bit by bit, earn your place in the side. If you take to it, then you've got a chance to seal that position. You've got a chance to cement yourself into that first team every single game week. And I think that's what Manchester United are trying to surround Ruben Amorim with. And I feel like Leon will be another player in that category. He'll be a player that is all too willing to take his bit moments and rotate and keep things fresh. If he takes his opportunity, if he takes that chance going forward under Ruben Amorim, maybe he will be that cheap signing that Manchester United made that everyone looks back on and says, finally, we've found one of these players from South America that everyone else keeps buying, turning into world beaters and making loads of money, and we've done it and beaten everyone again. Because if he does turn out to be that South American player, and we know what they're all like, they have that lure and attraction to Barcelona and Real Madrid, it's inevitable, we have to accept it. But with a football structure in place, are we not putting ourselves in a better position to say, like, okay, if you are going to go, we're at least going to get a fortune for you, and that way we can then reinvest. A structure rotates players. Players come in, not all of them make it, but they will make money under Ineos, and they will make money on players that come in like what Leon is. And that's how you have to look at it as well. If it doesn't quite work out, it's still a positive for United and will probably still be a profit, and someone else will take him if it doesn't quite, or if he doesn't quite hit the mark. But still, it's a positive. United have made a move. They've beaten quality teams to another signature, and is a signing I didn't expect us to make. But we will see if there is any more. I doubt it, but Leon is in. Welcome to Manchester United, Diego Leon. Let me know what you think. Is that the type of player United should be buying? Or should we be going for a bit more experienced players and ready-made? Let me know in the comments below. Like, share and subscribe. See you in the next video, everybody.